The circulatory system.
Hey. It is 4:30 p.m. and Ricky is at the super hot girls' gym for his daily workout routine. While working on his biceps, he looks over at the rest area and immediately notices a cute girl.
Whoa, is it my lucky day? Oh, and she's staring right at me.
Oh my, what a pretty buff guy over there.
Ricky starts to get nervous as Victoria stares over at him. His heart rate increases, his breathing becomes labored, and perspiration collects on his forehead. But while he's turning into a lovesick mess on the outside, let's take a closer look at the intricacy of what's happening within him. It all starts in the capillaries of the lungs with pulmonary circulation. Once Ricky takes a breath, whether it's from his exercise or from the mere sight of Victoria, the oxygen enters his lungs and quickly dissipates to the smallest blood vessels of his alveoli. There, the exchange of carbon dioxide and oxygen takes place through the process of diffusion. Once in the capillaries, the fresh, oxygen-rich blood enters the pulmonary veins and travels to the heart.
El corazón.
No, not that one. This one. As I was saying, the oxygen-rich blood travels to the heart, where it enters through the left atrium. It then passes through a one-way valve into the left ventricle, where it will exit the heart through the main artery called the aorta. The one-way valves are important from preventing any backward flow of blood. In fact, the circulatory system is a network of one-way streets because if blood started flowing the wrong way, the blood gases might mix and causing a serious threat to your body, and we wouldn't want that, now would we? But Ricky's heart is a well-oiled machine, and the left ventricle's contraction forces his blood into the aorta, beginning its journey throughout the body, also known as systemic circulation. The inside layer of an artery is very smooth, allowing the blood to flow quickly, while the outside layer of an artery is very strong, allowing blood to flow with more force, therefore enabling it to make its speedy way to every part of Ricky's body. One of the places it branches off to is the carotid artery, which is the main link from the chest to the head as it runs along the neck. From the main carotid, some of the blood rushes into smaller and smaller vessels until it reaches the tiniest capillaries on top of Ricky's cheeks, allowing him to expand them to breathe out and gather a pink blush in an attempt to cool off from his exercise. Another possible branch from the aorta is the brachial artery, which splits off into several other smaller arteries in those muscular arms of Ricky's, until it then reaches the smallest of them in his fingers. This allows his biceps and triceps to flex and effectively impress all the ladies.
Oh, yeah.
A third branch Ricky's blood travels to is the femoral artery, deep within the muscles of his thighs, where it too spreads out to smaller arteries, allowing him to squat and work on his calves. At each stop in the respective capillaries of our bodies, the oxygen empties out of the blood as it is released by the iron in red blood cells and diffuses into the muscle tissue, all while collecting the carbon dioxide released by the working muscles, a process identical to the way the red blood cells gain oxygen from the lungs in the first place. This waste-rich blood follows the veins in order to circulate back to the heart, where pulmonary circulation will allow the exchange of gases in the lungs. The now deoxygenated blood re-enters the heart via the right atrium throughout two large veins called the vena cava. The right atrium fills up with waste-rich blood and then contracts, pushing the blood through a one-way valve in the right ventricle. Now that we know exactly what's going on with Ricky's heartbeat, shall we take a look at how he's doing?
Wow, she's gorgeous. Try to act normal. Try to act normal.
Gosh, that guy needs to stop staring at me. Where's my boyfriend?
Hey, babe.
Finally, that guy's been staring at me like I'm made of gold.
You wanna go?
Definitely.
Oh.
They're leaving. They're leaving.
Aw, better luck next time, Ricky.
The end.